Hey everybody, I'm going to be talking about my AEW Dynamite review. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, it helps my channel out, thank you. So I'm just going to be fucking honest with y'all. The only thing I really cared about AEW last night was the fucking main event. I tell you, that was a damn good main event. It was a good main event. A 5-star main event. Let me tell you that match. Bandito, hit my favorite. This is why I'm not saying nothing that's not true or anything, but this is why I love Latino wrestlers. These are why I like them. Well, that and I love powerhouses. Well, not everybody, but I love powerhouses. They are my favorite type of wrestler or type of skills. I love them. They're my favorites. Just to name a couple: John Cena. Um, Y'all already know I love my Bianca Belair. Love my Bianca Belair. But she's a powerhouse, but she's also a little bit of high flyer. If you really look at her, all of her movesets. Um, and so she's a good technician with the storytelling and like the mind games and how she counteracts the mind games. So I just love her. Um, Beth Phoenix, China, um, Roman Reigns, um, who else? Logan Paul, if you look at his movesets, he's a powerhouse as well. The Miz, if you look at his movesets, he's a little bit of it. Um, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure there's others, but those aren't. Those are the people that are on my mind right now. And then of course band Andrade, Charlotte, Charlotte Flair, um Ronda Rousey, if you look at her movesets, she's a powerhouse as well. Um Becky Lynch. A little bit. Just a little bit. If you really look at her moveset, she's a little bit of a powerhouse. Not that much, but just a little. Like a five 5 to 4%. Um Seth Rollins, he's a powerhouse if you look at his Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, um Matt Riddle. But yeah. But Brock Lesnar, another powerhouse. So yeah, so I love powerhouses. One of my favorite types of wrestlers and favorite types of move sets. I love Bandito, but I also love high flyers, strikers. They're okay. I mean, some of them are my favorites. Some are not. But yeah, um, technicians. Eh, I like them more than technicians. Like kind of like Bailey. Like I said, Bianca said, more of if you have really good submission moves, I'll like you. Like AJ Lee. And I also like the mind games, and that's why I like the Miz. The Miz is a technician, but um, and Charlotte Flair, she's a technician as well, and her father, of course. But they also have good storytelling, so I kind of like them. Like those, I like the kind. I'm more of the type of person like the the mind games, the highly intelligent, high ring IQ kind of technicians. The submission moves, it got to be a really good submission move to like make you like I'm gotta make you to like you. So like Ronda Rousey, I love her submission moves. Charlotte Flair, The Miz, Matt Riddle, um, trying to think of somebody else. But yeah, those are the Andrade. He's an awesome technician. Humberto Carrillo, Liv Morgan, um, but I also love high flyers. And this is why I love Latinos wrestlers, because Latino wrestlers, if you are more of the category of high flyers, because that's their culture. That's one of now not all. Now let me put that in perspective. Now all Latino wrestlers are high flyers, or they have other move sets, but the more ones I have is high flying. So like Andrade, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, um, Bandito, um, who else? Daniel Garcia. He's a little bit of a high flyer, but he has other moveset in his arsenal. But uh Andrade, Charlotte Flair, um I feel like ever since she started dating him and married, I see a little bit more of her high flying movesets increasing. Zelina Vega, another person I love. I love that she tells a good story. She is a good technician. She also has a good. She's a striker and a high flyer. So I love her move sets, and I love her as a person inside the ring and outside the ring. She has a beautiful personality. If you like follow her, and things like that, you see her what she does outside of the ring. And then if you watch her YouTube channel, or you did watch her YouTube channel, which she was posting weekly, you'll see that how she was outside of of the WWE, and then of course WWE, or if you followed her career since TNA since 2010 and things like that, you'll see like she's really good in the microphone. Awesome promo skills, 5 stars, no doubt. She's good in the ring. She tells a good story. She's a good manager and a good wrestler. It's more about how she's booked, but she's actually a good wrestler. But if you take with the good with the bad, you can actually just enjoy what she does. And so when she comes back, I can see her come back as a baby face, or come back as her natural heel self. But yeah, and it'll fit if she does come back as a baby face, because she was doing things before she left after WrestleMania. She was getting cheered because she dumped Carmella. So there's the baby face thing that can actually happen. But then if she want to go back to the heel, then that's something you can always do. But yeah, and this is why I love Latino wrestlers. You know, um, I love Chavo Guerrero. He's one of my favorites. I know he doesn't get much love as Eddie does, but still, Chavo is still great. He's still amazing. He's still one of my favorite wrestlers, favorite Latino wrestlers. And like, I don't even care if he's related to Eddie Guerrero. He couldn't even be related to Eddie Guerrero, but he'll still be good. You know, like here are the 3 Latinos wrestlers that made it out of WCW and actually made it to WWE. Not everybody from WCW made it to WWE. Not everybody, but that's okay now. That's okay now. But the Latino stars who actually did made it was Ray, Chavo, and Eddie. Those are the 3. And so that is good. And that is good to see and know that did happen. And so, and then even when Eddie died, Chavo was still in WWE. And like I said, he still didn't get a lot of like the attention and love like Eddie did, but he still got it. And he had a classic theme song. Ooh, Chavo. Oh my god, love it. So yeah, so Bandito was like, I love Chris Jericho, but Band that match. Yes, even though Chris won the match, because he did win battle by submission, but Bandito won the battle. There's no doubt about it. He dominated the match. And the reason why that is this, you don't know if he's going to be on AEW again, so that's one reason why. Two, more, like, what it's a pattern that you see in WWE and AEW. Now, Impact Wrestling, you don't see it as much, but you only see it in WWE and AEW. If you know that person's going to lose, they'll have the loser dominate most of the match while the winner won. But you still make them look still make them look good. But now, not always the case. It's not always true. But you can still do this and still have a good 5-star match. Like, and plus, you want to showcase Bandito's talent, why not have him? And this match lasted about 20 minutes. And this was an awesome way to send the fans home happy. This is an awesome way to end Dynamite because the entire show was shit. Let's be honest. The entire show was shit. It wasn't nothing. Like, the Chris Jericho thing was fucking dumb. Like, we get it. We're sports entertainers. We get all that shit. We get that Daniel Garcia do not want to be in this shit. Having Daniel Bryan in a 20-minute match with Parker, even though you know Daniel Bryan is going to win, it's predictable as hell. Having Ricky Starks in a filler match is not going to help the win over the crowd. He's already over, so what's the point? It's filler. I don't give a shit about MJF. I don't give a shit about Will Looters. So, and plus, you already know that MJF is gonna win. Or hell, if it'd be shocking if Wheeler wins. Like, I don't give a shit about MJF promos. I really don't. Just let me say this. Just give me MJF in matches. I can give a shit about his promos. Like, he's a good wrestler, but here's the thing. Him and The Miz have good promo skills, yes. And, I'm not saying anything wrong with that. But I'm trying to think of a way to say this. It's like, you want this dude to be a heel so bad, but the crowd's gonna keep cheering for him. Everybody loves MJF, so you having him doing things are gonna make him loved even more. That's what happened with Stone Cold Steve Austin. But even though he didn't really even start off as a heel. Like, when he joined Mr. McMahon, that's when the crowd really started booing him. But then when he eventually turned on him, you automatically know he's going to automatically be loved. Don't get me wrong, I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. But there are some things that you just can't not redo. Like MJF. I don't know. Something about that dude. When his promos, it's like, okay. I'd rather see him in matches than have him do promos. Because at this point, it's like I'm not saying he say the same things over and over. But at the same time, though, it kind of seems that way. like insult the fans, insult the person, bring in their personal lives. Now I get that. It's just when you do it constantly, and I know that's his character, but like sometimes it's all about a reaction, getting a reaction from fans because you know like the rest of the show is going to be shit, or like the beginning of the show was shit. MJF is kind of like that. He's like trying to get the fans' reaction while everybody else is like shit, 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 shit. You know, he's like come out. You know, it's kind of that thing. Like it's like MJF come out so to make the show fun again, to make the show fun. It's predictable. Like make it fun. Play the crowd reaction. We need crowd reaction, so we don't have to put in fake crowd noises. Because AEW don't want to do that. So they have MJF. That's basically how I feel. Give me his matches. I don't care about his promos. Give me his matches. And now, what I say was different about The Miz is he talks about other things. He does other things, and you see him in matches. So it's not always like he say the same things. He don't just try to do it to get the fans' reaction, because if that is, that'll just be boring. That's the whole reason why people always say MJF is like Miz 2.0. It's not the other way around. It's not the Miz. Basically, MJF character came up. It's like he got the inspiration from the Miz, but spun it in a way where it may look like it's not, but everybody knows it's Miz 2.0 in AEW. That's basically like I've been saying about AEW. Some of the wrestlers and some of the characters is like WWE. Jade Cargill is like their Bianca Belair. Britt Baker is like their Charlotte Flair. Their MJF is like the Miz. And the Miz is popular. As a babyface, as a heel, the dude's just popular. That dude is like everybody wants to love and hate him. And that's exactly how MJF is. He's a love and hate kind of a person. So, don't give me MJF promos. Give me MJF matches. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear him talk and talk. That's what he think. That's what he just do. He just talk. Don't don't give me that talking. Willie Uter? I don't know. Fuck Willie Uter. That's all the hell I gotta say. Paige. I ain't calling you Sarai, I'm calling you fucking Paige. That shit was terrible. I just want to know, bitch, are you fucking wrestling or are you a manager? Or are you a general manager? Are you a commentator? That's all the fucking thing I care about. That's the only thing I cared about is are you what are you doing in AEW that you don't really need? You don't belong in AEW. So are you wrestling? Are you gonna be a manager? Are you gonna be a general manager? Are you gonna be in commentary? That's the only fucking thing I only care about. Is about Paige. I didn't listen to her whole promo because I don't want to. Because I only wanted to know 4 things. I don't care about you talking about you here to change for AEW women's division. Like that's ever gonna happen, or I don't know if people care about it. I don't know. Bitch, I don't care. We want to know: are you wrestling? Are you a manager? Are you a general manager? Are you a commentator? Like you say you signed a 3-year deal. Okay, hooray, great. What are you gonna be doing for 3 years there? Like, bitch, we only care about that. But I did laugh when she did made um, um, a reference about Mr. McMahon or Vince McMahon. She said, finally, a boss who will finally listen to me. Referencing Vince McMahon. Because everybody said that Vince McMahon was kind of a boss who doesn't really listen to their wrestlers. Like, not all the time, but he does, but he don't. So that was kind of a reference. I laughed. But that was it. And then I didn't care about Tony Storm. At this point, I don't give a shit about Tony. Let me not say that. I'm okay with her. She's kind of like Omos now. I have mixed feelings about. I like her, and then I don't. So yeah. She doesn't need to be AEW Women's Champion, to be honest. And like I'm gonna keep saying this because I feel like this is true. The only reason why she's AEW Women's Champion is because of the drama, Tony Storm. No, wait, no, that Brittany has, and then Jamie Hayter has with Thunder Rosa, and we already knew when Thunder Rosa comes back, her ass is winning the championship, which that's gonna be a fucking bad idea. No one cared. No one cared. She don't need to. So yeah, I don't give a shit about Toni Storm's women's championship reign. Give me her matches, and then that also depends on who's in the match with her. This Serena Dean match, I didn't give a fuck about. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I can give two fucks about it. Fuck AEW Women's Division right now. Fuck it. That's all I gotta say. Fuck the Women's Division. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I watched from AEW last night was the main event. That main event was awesome. If it wasn't for the main event, oh boy, AEW would have been a shit show. So, overall, I'm gonna give AEW Dynamite a 2 stars. No. I'm gonna be generous and give it a 3-star because of that main event. Like I said, I only cared about the main event, and that main event was good. And then after what happened, MJF beat up the commentator, which was fucking hilarious. Like I said, I only give that a 3 stars. Just a 3. So, yeah. And then I have a favorite wrestler now. Bandito. Love him. Love him. You need to have him in more matches, okay? I want to see more of Bandito. Give me more of him. You put me on this. You put him on my TV every Wednesday. Every fucking Wednesday. I'm gonna be watching AEW weekly. I'll be caring. Right now, give me matches like that. Put him on my fucking TV. And I gotta say this before I go. Give Andrade matches. What the fuck is he doing? Give him his fucking release. That's all. Give him a fucking release. Have him go back to WWE. Tony Khan, stop holding motherfucking hostage. You ain't doing shit with them. Stop doing that shit. You're becoming Vince McMahon, Tony Khan. Fuck you. Release fucking Andrade. You ain't doing shit with him. You ain't doing shit. Release fucking Vicky Guerrero. You ain't doing shit with her. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Release Andrade. Release him. What the fuck is he doing with Private Party? They're... Release their release them. Fucking release them. Fuck you, Tony Khan. You're a fucking ego. Be pissed off. But do not be holding people hostage. If you ain't gonna be doing nothing with... I want to see Andrade doing shit. Fucking release him. That's why Aleister Black was smart and Buddy Murphy was smart. They got the fuck out of there. They did the smart ass thing. Aleister Black lied and said he got mental health, and now I'm not saying I don't believe him, but I think that's a cover up to actually say, I want to get the fuck up out of here. Triple H does a better job. Get me the fuck out of here. You say some bullshit like that, like I'm gonna kill him. Oh, that shit gonna work all the time. You say some shit like that, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Say some shit like that, and it's going to work. Alright, that's it, y'all. That's my AEW review. Let me know what y'all thought about AEW last night. Like I said, I give it a 3-star. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.